Alright, so just go into the run, or...
No, like, give like a minute, we'll talk, and then do a countdown.
Okay, so the history of the Super Scope can be traced back to the ancient Mayans when George Washington invented it to combat the alien horde that was invading Mars. But we're not going to play that game today. We're here for Metal Combat. Alright. So, Metal Combat is the sequel to another Super Scope only game called Battle Clash. This is basically like the upgraded version of that. There are more fights to do, there's a more complex battle system, and... Sorry, that's the most important part of the run, is just making sure it's calibrated correctly. Now, there are two different ways you can get through this. There's Falcon, which is a robot that has higher defense, but like 3 tiers of laser charges. And then there's Tornado, which I'm going to play, which has pretty weak defense, but has 10 tiers of laser charge, so it's ridiculously powerful. And I'm going to throw this out there now before I start. If somebody donates $1 per explosion, we'll probably hit the goal. So I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So, just general plot. We're playing as an ST called Tornado, piloted by Carol, who is an alien from a planet called Eltoria. And she's going around defeating all these chiefs of the world so that she can take down the big bad at the end. Now, I said there are 10 tiers, but there are 3 different types of shots this can do. And, okay, he's giving me a pretty bad pattern. No, wait, that works. This isn't as friendly a run as Battle Clash, because Battle Clash movement patterns are usually pretty set in stone. Metal Combat, there's a little more guesswork. And it's also important to finish most of these fights quickly, because if I don't, there'll be like a little extra dialogue and an item that you pick up. And the item pickup causes a screen to appear before each fight that wastes like a fraction of a second. This guy can be extremely annoying, because the weak points, like most weak points in this game, is the really small target that is very annoying to hit. But we'll see where this fight leads us. Okay, good first phase. Okay, second phase is pretty bad. He's not standing still much. There we go. There are a number of quick kills you can do on these guys, but because of the random nature of the game, the setups for them very rarely happen most of the time. Like, it's possible to kill almost every robot in this game in under 10 seconds. Now, this guy I'm hoping for under 15 seconds. But the problem is a lot of the quick kills aren't marathon friendly at all. This guy, however, there's a pretty simple setup I can do for it, so we'll see if he cooperates. So, there's the first 3 tiers of laser charge, which are just like basic power shots. The next ones radiate damage slightly, and then beyond that they basically act like bombs, which I'm not using yet. There we go. Done. So it is possible to shoot earlier and hit the very tiny shoulder joint behind the shield to make the fight go a little faster. But that's an incredibly precise shot. Now, You see the bees in the upper right corner. Those are bombs. I'm stockpiling them because they play a big role later on. Basically, when you fire a bomb, you can use it to like stall for time to charge your laser. Because when you switch to it, it maintains your charge. This guy, there's not much to him. It's just a matter of committing to your shot the moment he stops moving. That's a pretty ideal fight. Now, I've been skipping the dialogue, but this guy says, well, you're going to burn up in Earth's atmosphere with me. And Carol just says, nah, we can fly away. Now, if you were playing as Falcon, there would be a cutscene where Falcon is in danger of burning up in Earth's atmosphere, and then a mysterious angelic ST saves him. And that angelic ST turns out to be Carol's sister. That's important for later in the game. This is another guy who has a solid quick kill setup, but it's basically a coin flip whether it'll actually like distribute damage across his whole ST properly for it. Also, sometimes he just gives me a wacky attack pattern. Okay, first part is good. Alright. That's another fight that you can manage to get done in like 14-15 seconds if he cooperates. Fortunately, the damage alleys didn't distribute properly that time. Because like Battle Clash, each individual part of the ST can take damage. That's how I've been able to like blast the legs and arms and head pieces off of various STs. This guy was the first phase of the final boss in Battle Clash. He's back here because reasons. Now it's kind of hard to destroy like individual parts on this guy. There is something you can do with like damage to his shoulders, but it's not very consistent, so I'm just going to go with what I know. Okay, so up until this point, the run has been fairly simple. We've got maxed out bombs, which we're going to need for pretty much every single fight from now on. Because this is the point where you can't practice against the rest of these guys in time trial mode. Also, the very next fight is the worst fight in the game. This guy is incredibly random. He will fly to all sides of the screen. And he has an obvious weak point that you are not supposed to shoot because it can cause him to go into a second form where he just spins around, fills the screen with shots, and you die. So I'm going to try not to do that by trying not to use too powerful a charge to not accidentally destroy it. If I die in this run, this will probably be where. Okay, That was really good for that fight. He was not nearly as erratic as he usually is. Now there's a weird quick kill you can do on him, involving the asteroids on screen. Those can be destroyed, and if you hit them just right, the screen has too many explosions on it, and it creates an infinite damage loop that instantly kills him. That's an incredibly rare setup though, so you like almost never go for it. This guy has a shield which can absorb my shots, so what I'm going to do is bait him into using it against a really weak shot, then destroy the shield with a bomb and get as high tier a charge shot as possible on his weak point, which is just below his torso. We'll see how this goes. Alright. Now, depending on your shot placement, it is possible to just outright kill him with the shot after the shield blows up, but it's not entirely consistent. So he says he's going to run off to Mom, and Mom is the next fight. Now this can be really annoying, because you have to hit some very small moving targets. And even the hitbox is a little generous, but even then it doesn't help that much. Just because of how erratic the movement can be. However, if I can get this just right... Alright, first phase done. Now she's going to send out a couple of snake-like things to attack me in a moment. Alright, that's the first one. There's the second one. Open the weak point. And dead. Speed tech on this is mostly just being able to get those small targets as fast as possible. Sometimes she'll send out the snakes slightly earlier, depending on how long the fight has been going on. But we're into the last couple fights. So I mentioned Thanatos was the first phase of the final boss from the first Battle Clash. This is like the 2.0 version of him. And it's also piloted by the guy who piloted Thanatos. He's back because reasons. So we're here for revenge on Anubis, who is the pilot. He's going to do a double vision style attack. I'm going to try and stall with a bomb when he does it. Also, I'm trying to time my shots so I can simultaneously hit him and block his attacks. Okay. Ideally, you would take absolutely no damage from this fight because of what happens next. And I'm gonna let my arm rest for a minute because this transformation takes a while. So he's transitioning into the 2.0 version of Phase 2 of Thanatos from Battle Clash. This can be a pretty tricky fight. Depending on my shot placement, this might go well, or this could be the longest fight in the game. So here's our sister. Her name is Rolla. She refills our health, gives us some words of encouragement, and we are off to fight Vervius. This would help if I had a disruptor bomb, but no such luck this time. Items are gotten randomly. Well, not so randomly. I'll explain later. I'm going to play it a little safe and block some of his shots. Okay, the mouth in the middle is the point that I really want to hit. Alright, we're through. And it's important that I have like 3 bombs at least. So, that feels like a final boss. But I haven't called for time yet, so obviously it's not. So, Carol and Rolla are celebrating. They've saved their planet. Something, we're done. But not really, because shoutouts to Stacy Peterson, who did that scream. She's actually in the credits as Rolla's scream. So this is the king of Eltoria, who's really behind everything. He's kidnapped Carol's sister. We have this item called the Lightning Bomb, which illuminates dark areas, but we're not going to use it. So I'm going to take some literal shots in the dark. The key to this guy is you have to destroy all the orbs that are spinning around him. But I've stockpiled bombs. So I'm just going to launch those, and then it's important that once all the pods are destroyed, I empty my laser tier charge. Because that triggers the final phase of the fight. Okay, so when you destroy all the orbs and your laser tier's empty, there's a music cue, which I just know the timing well enough to do it without. And he opens that weak point. If you're not fast enough, it one-hit kills you and you have to start over. So here's the final form of this boss. He's got Rolla secured over the top of one of the weakest points on him. It's entirely possible to kill this guy without killing Rolla. This is the true save or kill. So you can kill Rolla and get the boss down faster, which does dramatically affect the ending. Or you can shoot around the bad guy. Oh, shoot around Rolla, excuse me, and kill the bad guy and get the happy ending. I am here for speed, so sorry, Rolla. Okay, this guy will absorb any lasers that you shoot at him that aren't directed at his eyes or his forehead. So it's going to make this fight a little bit longer. Okay, good. Got the bomb. Time is coming up. Time. Whew. So, Metal Combat is a bit more of a stressful run than Battle Clash, but I think it's pretty rewarding, and I think that's actually the fastest I've ever completed that final boss. The quick kill has some unusual timing about it. But things that change about the ending if you kill Rolla, sadder music, And at the end of the credit sequence, instead of flying off with a sprite of your sister, you just fly off alone. And there's 5 total endings in this game. There's actually one in Falcon where nobody flies away, everybody dies. But yeah, that's Metal Combat. I'm running out of Super Scope games to submit to this marathon, but regardless, thanks for accepting this. And always remember, the moment you stop using your Super Scope, turn off the power. 6 double A's are nothing to sneeze at.
Woo, 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 woo. Here we are, again in the interview seat. I'm Spooky the Ghost. This is SCXCR. One of the most fun names to say, one of the most fun guys to watch speedrun. He's a Super Scope master. Are you the best Super Scoper in the world?
I'll keep it safe and say no, just in case.
Okay,
There's always a bigger fish.
that's true. There is always a bigger fish. How did you feel about your Metal Combat run?
I got some weird movement patterns from some of the fights, but at the same time, the fights that usually gave me trouble, like everything went right.
Okay.
The Arachnus fight in particular is usually the one that ends up killing most of my runs, but he did pretty much everything I wanted him to.
Okay, that's always good. So what sort of, because at the first CGB you also ran a Super Scope game. It was Yoshi's Safari. Sort of what drew you to running multiple Super Scope games? Was it just that you had one and you were like, this would be a fun thing to try out, or?
Well, I felt like there weren't many people who were doing it, and like there were things on the Super Scope that like a lot of people don't know about that are worth showing off.
Yeah. Some interesting little like hardware sort of quirks, I guess.
Quirks, as in a lot of people had trouble getting the Super Scope working properly. So if I have one that works, I might as well make the most of it.
That's a good point. Well, that's cool. I think it's, I don't know. I think that's a cool thing. That's like one of your things that you do. Because, you know, a lot of speedrunners will have like a genre they stick to or a style of game. I think it's interesting that, you know, you do run other games as well. Like, you know, you ran Shaq Fu, the remake, which that was a fun run. And I know, isn't your voice in that?
Yes,
of
it
the
is.
Kickstarter campaign? But I think it's cool that one of the like genres of things you speedrun are Super Scope games, because that's not really something that you get to see a lot.
Yeah.
Columbus has one of the only Super Scope runners I know of.
Yeah, and beyond that, just gallery shooter or rail shooter style runs in general.
Okay. And that's interesting because the way that you save time in a lot of those games is sort of different from other games. I'm assuming that it's going to be a lot of accuracy and then occasionally some lag reduction.
Yeah, it is extremely execution heavy. There's not much in the way of like skips or glitches to take advantage of.
It's mostly just playing perfectly.
It's very much like golf.
Yeah.
And that's you have no one to blame but yourself for everything that goes wrong, but also everything that goes right.
Yeah. Seems exhilarating. I don't know if I would have if my posture could support the Super Scope speedrunning.
That's a thing about Super Scope running in particular is you might have seen like I was dropping my arm like in between fights because that does get exhausting after a while.
Makes me think of people that run like Ring Fit Adventure.
Oh,
That's sort of
I just looked up the any percent time for that. How did that happen?
yeah. It seems like you'd have to be like a professional athlete who also happens to speed run to take the any percent record in that. But yeah, thanks for talking with me. Thanks for your run. We're gonna go to a setup block, and then we've got Nook running Resident Evil 2 remake. Should be fun. Check it out and donate to Child's Play. If you don't do it, we're not friends anymore. He's not your friend either, unless you donate. Can I quote you on that?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, he's not your friend unless you donate.
You'll include in the quote, right?
Yes, that
Okay.
will be included in the quote.
That's important for context.
All right. Thanks for coming on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, if you want, I can do all that for you. Because we need to get started. It's just, what console is it? Switch? Yeah, I got it. I can figure that out. Don't worry.
Should I like headphone up?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
No, well,
No,
it-
sure.
I want audio.
Yeah,
So.
figure out if your stuff's ready.
Okay, cool. Can you talk a little bit in the mic?
Yeah,
John Dog is
sure.
going to commentate with me.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Test.
No, you can do like your little intro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the stream's on. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey everyone. My name is Nook, and I'm going to be running Resident Evil 2 Remake today, and I have a lot of history with RE2. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and the remake is no slouch either. And I've been running this game since its release last year in January, and I'm very excited to be able to run this for you guys today. And I hope I get good RNG. Hey, hello. I can't hear anything.
You won't hear the story.
Okay. Well, I don't have the game audio either. No.
No, you don't need it, right?
You can't hear it. Yeah, when you name out, you're not going through.
All right. Tom, just tell me to shut up when you need your focus time.
All right.
Do I look like I'm ready? I'm like a dad on a beach vacation.
Sounds not coming through.
Good now?
No.
No?
Hey, Tom, take a picture with me. Sweet.
Give me a thumbs up.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, you can do count.
Quiet.
If you can hear it,
Yeah.
then you can do countdown and we'll start.
Okay. Cool. All right. So I'm going to be starting off here. Leon standard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go, Tom.
So we're going to be starting out here. Very important cutscene skipping by hitting the skip cutscene button. Saves a lot of time. A lot of time. That's the most disgusting burger I've ever seen in my life. Leon has good taste in music. And now we're going to be starting off here at the gas station, which is like one of my favorite tutorial little locations.
Mhm.
Some cool little movement there. There's this thing called the 90-degree quick turn, where you return your stick to neutral position, and then you hit the direction you're trying to go.
It's got
The zombie actually doesn't have a hitbox right now, so I just walk right through him.
Okay, so for those of us who have never played this game,
It frightened you.
yeah, it got me. What is happening? Why are there zombies around?
Well, we don't know yet. I went the
Oh,
wrong way. It's fine. I recovered.
Nice, dude.
That's our friend. We'll never see her again.
Oh, goodbye. She seemed nice.
Yeah. She be opening doors.
So polite.
Or remember to run backwards because I forget sometimes.
Yeah. You always gotta remember to do that.
So this is the Raccoon City streets. And as you can tell, things are not okay. In fact, Leon is going to comment.
They've all turned.
They've
90
all turned.
degrees.
This is a little trick called stair skating. And the animation of you aiming and de-aiming is faster than the animation of walking upstairs. So it saves a lot of time throughout the run because there's a lot of stairs that you go up and down.
Oh, so it works both ways?
Yes.
Nice.
And now we're going to be making our way into the RPD station. This section of the run is called RPD 1. And it involves gaining 3 medals and going to fight the first boss.
Hey, that says keep out.
Some rules are meant to be broken.
prepping for a jump scare right now.
Oh, this kid's gonna be real scary the whole time. I'm already frightened.
Like, I'm on edge. I've literally never seen this game, and I don't like scary stuff, so I'm about to be scared.
So he gave us a notebook, and he's very much okay and fine, and nothing went wrong.
That's good. I think he missed you. He's like,
Maybe.
oh, I'll get him next time.
Maybe he did. Yeah, just do that.
Leon doesn't seem real scared.
He's real scared, I'm not. And now we meet our friend. He gives us a knife, which is actually the best item in the game.
For that reason right there.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't be able to progress without it, but also it's like a boss-killing machine.
Yeah.
This is not how I imagined my first day.
He's... Leon's having a bad Monday, man. Leave him alone.
He's just doing his best.
So a lot of RPD1 is just movement and like dodging zombies and optimally getting like puzzle pieces and just going through the game. There's no real like big tricks in this game other than just optimally killing bosses and clearing rooms. So we're gonna do jumping through this window now.
Is that the name of the skip? Jumping through this window?
Yeah. We can call it that now. So this is a very movement-intense section of us doing stair skating and the 90-degree turns that I talked about.
Ooh, nice shot.
Thank you. So we're going to be grabbing the first key of the run, the spade key, which unlocks us like 3 doors, and then we can get rid of it.
So you have a limited inventory?
Yes.
Nice.
He fell.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Yeah. They're resilient.
It's not the bullet that kills him, it's the fall down the stairs.
Oh, that's... Okay.
Are the zombies in the same place every time?
No, there's a little bit of RNG involved with zombie placement. So we're going to use that key to open the door. We're going to say hi to our friend again, and he's going to tell us that Claire is very much alive and well, but we don't see her because I skip all the cutscenes.
So just take his word for it.
Yeah. And I'm using the, I don't know if you can hear any game audio,
I can hear a little bit from the TV behind me.
but I'm using the classic music and sound effects sound pack because I really like the original RE2.
Is there any tactical advantage to that, or just...
No, it's also legal in the speed run.
Right.
Marvin,
So I found some bolt cutters, which in my opinion are probably the most OP item like in real life.
surrounded by zombies.
Like, if you found yourself a pair of bolt cutters, you'd be like, my life speed run just got a lot faster.
Well, I mean, think about it. Like, people put like chains up and stuff because they
Yeah.
don't want you to go in there, and you have bolt cutters.
Like, sometimes you just need a bike, like, right now.
You,
You know? I happen to be on a college campus,
I happen to be on the college campus with a pair of bolt cutters.
so might as well.
Free bike, man. It's like that one comic that's like, the guy who stole it is probably happier than how I am sad to lose it. So whatever.
Yeah. So the happiness lost is less than the less than the happiness gained. So overall, there's more happiness in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I tell that to the person I steal their bike.
I don't condone stealing bicycles. It happened to me. It's not fun.
Someone stole my bike seat once. Just the seat.
They're like, I'm taking that.
Yeah. They couldn't get the rest of the bike.
So we're coming back through this hallway. This is the west hallway? Oops. Yeah, move.
How worried about ammo are you in this run?
Not really. Every time that I will need ammo, there's going to be a pickup nearby. In practice, I kind of messed up my ammo route, but it's fine because I can manage without ammo.
You still PB'd.
I did PB. Bonk.
He didn't even have a chance. So we've been here before, right?
Yes.
What are we going back for?
So we went to the 3rd floor and grabbed the key, and now we have the valve that opens up this room,
Ah, okay.
which leads into the west office, 2nd floor.
Is that guy okay?
No,
Oh.
he just fell over. He's fine.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, don't worry about it.
So did you just make an item by combining 2 wings?
Yes.
What'd you make?
A detonator. Ouch! Owie!
You're fine, shake it off.
See ya. So now we're gonna solve a puzzle.
These zombies probably call you like a scaredy cat behind your back. Do you know that?
I mean, probably. I ain't worried about it. Oops. I messed up my movement there, huh? So I made a detonator with that battery that I found in the radio, and a detonator, and we're gonna put it on this block of C4.
Conveniently placed C4.
Yes. And we're gonna leave the room and come back in, because there's this bookshelf right here that would fall down otherwise, and we would have to move it out of the way, and that wastes time.
Oh, okay.
So we just leave the room instead.
Nice.
And I'm gonna solve the puzzle. There we go.
So there's one more puzzle to solve, or?
Yes.
Alright.
See ya.
Bye.
We're gonna go down a ladder, and she's gonna say hello to us. See ya.
She just wants a hug, dude. You're her long lost son.
And this is the last door that we're gonna use the spade key on. So now we can ditch that.
Menu ink's pretty clean so far.
Thank you. Then it's a board. Yeah, I remembered.
Plays a cutscene every time you put one in.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And now we're on our way to fight the first boss. Oops.
How do you feel about this run so far?
I'm liking it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not trying to count my chickens before they hatch.
Yeah.
I didn't get grabbed at all. I took very minimal damage. But, you know, things can change. I'm staying humble about it.
Yeah. It's always the best mindset to have.
So now we're going to say hello to a very special friend.
Aw, he's cute.
We don't like him very much, so we're going to knife him in the back.
No choice. Gotta take it down.
No choice, dude.
No choice.
No choice.
Gotta take him down.
It's like death by 1,000 cuts, dude.
Oh no, that's bad. I'm gonna take the damage for that. Ouch!
What's the reason for taking the damage?
Because if I would have used my defense item, which is my knife, then I would have lost it because it would have been in his arm, and then I would have lost like my main damage dealer.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't look happy about it. Is that eye a weak point, or can you really hit him anywhere?
That's his weak spot. All right, sweet. G1
Nice.
done.
Nicely done.
Thank you. And I did take a little bit of damage from that grab, but there's a green herb up here. So we're gonna go ahead and use
And
that.
Leon moves slower if he's damaged, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So now he's a good boy, and he's running real fast. He's so pretty.
Right for your close up.
Oh, don't look over there. Come on. Whatever. He's shy. He doesn't want me looking at him. I messed up my movement there. I was supposed to do one of the quick turns, and I messed up. What I just grabbed was like a hip pack. It increases my inventory space by 2. And I've grabbed 2 already.
Nice.
One in the room with the bomb and like the C4. And then
Is the inventory a problem in this game? Like, do you have to do a lot of item management, or do you have enough space for everything?
I'm pretty sure I'd be able to get by, just because like you want to avoid going to the item box, and there's like a lot of items left in your inventory after sewers that you can't get rid of because in order to be able to discard an item, you have to use it for each of its uses, and a lot of them just they don't fit in the run. That
Okay.
cutscene was really cool, but I don't think we can show it on the stream. Bye, Ben.
Give us the synopsis.
Big man come through, and he squish head like melon.
Oof. I hate it when that happens.
It's like that scene from Wreck-It Ralph, where Zangief is talking about squishing man's head
Yeah. between
between thighs.
I watched Wreck-It Ralph on my Xbox, and
Yeah?
at one point, one of my friends got online, so the little Xbox pop-up came up, and for a second I thought it was part of the movie.
That's pretty funny. I would laugh. One time I was on Xbox 360,
Yeah?
and my friend was playing Netflix,
Yeah?
and like you could like view what your friends were doing, and it said like join session in progress, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna watch a movie with you, and then my Xbox crashed and it didn't turn on for 2 days, and I was like, huh.
Must have been a poorly reviewed movie. My Xbox gave this movie a 2 out of 10.
So we're now in the basement, which is after RPD 1, and the basement requires you to solve a puzzle.
So when's the puzzle?
I did it just now.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Big brain, dude.
And now we're gonna run from some dogs. How did that hit me? Oh no! That's bad. Alright. I think we'll be fine. But that was very unfortunate that I took that much damage from that. Because normally they just like jump past you and you take a little bit of damage. But he jumped past me and landed a grab.
That's just kind of RNG.
It is a little bit of the RNG, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I do have to grab a healing item on my way out, though, for safety, because I really don't want to die.
How far back do you go when you die?
It is legal in the speedrun to continue after you die, because it wastes, like, time.
Uh-huh.
But, I'm in standard difficulty, so there's, like, checkpoints that you can restart from. But, it's still just irritating, and I want to minimize the dying part. I'm about to get grabbed.
Nah.
Oh no.
You didn't need that knife, did you?
No, I have another one. Okay. Alright, no, we're fine. We just took a lot more damage than I wanted.
You're still walking though. You're good.
We're gonna grab that.
Just
Actually, no, I'm stupid. We're gonna pop one of them. Just gonna make me run a little bit faster than limping. But I just remembered there's like a red herb on the way, so we're gonna save that for if we get in danger again. Because I'm gonna be getting a first aid spray anyway.
What's the red herb do?
If you mix it with the green herb, then you get a full heal.
Oh, okay.
The green herb just kind of heals you like a flat amount. We're going to be opening 2 lockers because they have items that we need. But we also need to grab the gear. So we got the gear. Those 2 items were a flashbang grenade and handgun rounds. I don't know why I made that, but hey, whatever.
What'd you just make?
I made a green and a blue herb mixed together, which doesn't really do anything besides cure you from poison. But if you mix a red herb with a blue herb, you get a defense boost.
Okay.
And I
good for safety
think
later?
I might, save that for like the 3rd boss in the game.
Oh! Oh! A double.
Oops. Did I mention my movement is trash?
I mean, you're moving better than I would if I were in this exact situation.
Oh, I'm schmoving. So we're gonna put this fire out on the helicopter because it's safe.
Like a junior fireman.
I suppose.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ!
It's him! Jesus Christ.
Ooch! It's him!
After all these years, we finally know what he looks like.
No, that's our friend. He just doesn't know it yet.
We got a special surprise planned for him.
Oh, you could say that. I like his hat.
Yeah, he dresses well. He's on that GQ. Resident Evil 2 man is on the new cover of Gentleman's Quarterly.
Hey there.
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah, get off of me.
I thought it was like something from the environment just kind of like kicked up and went past you. I didn't even realize it was a zombie.
Well, it wasn't a zombie. It was a licker.
Oh.
I'm dumb. You need the clover key to open that door.
Yeah.
And my brain saw the first green thing in my inventory and was like, there it is. And I tried to use a plant to open a door.
Just shove some dirt and grass in the keyhole. Hope that works out.
Ouch! Man. They are not giving me good luck.
Yeah. Normally supposed to jump past you, I assume.
He's not even supposed to be there.
Oh.
He's supposed to be on the other room. I forgot that I used the defense buff, so I didn't take any damage from that.
Does the defense buff last a certain amount of time or a certain amount of hits?
It's a certain amount of time. In the bottom right, there's that little shield icon.
Oh, okay.
So we don't like company while we're reading books in the library. So we're just gonna flashbang everyone.
As long as they don't make too much noise, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Go up the ladder.
He's scared of heights. Zombies, no problem. Heights, Leon, don't do that.
So now we're gonna go solve a real funny puzzle using the big gear that we got. Stairs unlocked.
This is a terrible game to watch with sunglasses on.
Yeah, I bet it's real
But I'm
dark.
just committed to it at this point.
I forgot you were wearing.
Yeah. committed to the bit.
It's Tourist Man, everyone.
The bit will make sense after this game.
The-
This is foreshadowing a bit.
So we put the big gear. Oh yeah. So there's like a note in here that says, "Hey, the clock tower is broken. Absolutely, positively, do not put in the gears that activate it." And Leon's like, "Oh, well, there's like a thing up there that I need, so I'm kind of gonna do that.
Leon's just too afraid to admit that he can't read.
And there's the thing that I need." He didn't even notice me. Here's my favorite strat.
Wow, what a display of technical skill.
That strat is hilarious. The first time I saw it, I was like, what did I think of it? Falling through the floor. Unbelievable. There's a first aid spray right here that I'm going to grab for safety. And this is the last time we will see the RPD.
I like how that grab worked, but when that lady tried to grab you off the ladder 15 minutes ago, she just clipped straight through you.
Yeah. It happens like that sometimes. Yeah, excuse me.
Shooting's good.
I need this one equipped. I don't have a knife. Knives are generally important. There's a lot of dogs in here.
They don't seem very interested in you.
Good. So this part's fun. We're gonna solve another puzzle. Because Resident Evil is about solving puzzles. Part of the puzzle is finding out the box opens, which I actually did not know when I first played this game. It came out and I was like, what? You gotta solve a puzzle? That's crazy.
I just want to shoot. Dude, you're so smart.
Thanks. So we're not gonna look at him because he's having a bad hair day. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here.
Oh, that looks bad. Ooh, that was nice. Flashbang that shot like that. That was sick.
And now this is my least favorite part of the run. It's like a 15-minute cutscene. But after that, I promise it gets good again. So Ada here is going to explain a lot of stuff going on because Leon is clueless. And I don't care. So I just gotta wait for her to open this door and then a couple other doors. Then we're gonna see an old friend. And then we get to play as Ada for a little bit, and then we get to go back to playing Leon.
Well, what exactly are you looking for?
More info on the people responsible for this mess. Road's out.
So we literally have to wait for her to stop talking before we can open this door?
Yep.
Cool.
Because she has the lockpick. Because she knows how to lockpick doors. So I need to wait for her to open that.
She'll take her sweet time.
And in here, we're going to grab the long barrel for the shotgun. And another grenade. But I never grabbed the shotgun. And it's going to show up in the labs later. And we're just going to be using that instead of the pistol. Hi, Ada. Please open this gate.
Umbrella Corporation? They're a pharmaceutical company secretly making bioweapons. They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible monsters.
That explains the horrible things I've seen. He's so, like, uppity about it.
Leon?
She's explaining how there's this virus that changes people into monsters.
Yeah.
And he's just like, man, you know, that explains the horrible things I've seen.
You wouldn't believe what I've just been
Thanks. Can't imagine. a
through. There
real
were monsters
scientist being
everywhere, Ada.
there. Come on. Sewers are run by the city. How could they have a facility without the authorities knowing?
Welcome to corporate America. Guys, remember, there's a secret medicinal facility underneath your city in the sewers.
What the hell?
That's where I go whenever I'm sick. I go directly into the sewers until I get better. and
That
then I
sounds like
fall out.
fun.
Yeah.
Not everyone has like a storm drain, I guess.
So this is all very familiar to me.
Yeah.
Again?
Well, I guess we'll be meeting a friend of yours.
Yeah, we go way back. I know
Stuck
what you're
to me
talking
to the
about.
end.
So Leon's gonna say a couple swears.
So cover your ears.
Holy snap!
Yeah, if you say it loud enough, this video can be monetized. He's running on his own.
Yeah.
I thought you were just holding down. But no. Nicely done.
Chew on that, you overgrown son of a bitch.
There goes our ad revenue.
Yeah, it's all gone. I should have said. I was thinking of something to say, but the only thing I could think to say was the word itself. I should have said like benchmark or like biscuit.
What the hell was?
If I say it loud enough, they'll just cancel each other out. I
You're
thought that
right.
was a zombie. I would have shot her. I would have shot her on sight. I'm too jumpy.
Say I didn't warn you.
You said the virus turned
People into monsters, not reptiles. Fair point.
Best original screenplay, dude. What's yeah?
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. Umbrella sells monsters like that to who? Our military?
Some really good lip syncing. I think some kind of glitch happened.
Because his mouth's supposed to be moving, right?
Yeah.
Is her mouth moving?
Yeah, hers is. But he's just like. So let me get this straight. Umbrella makes the monsters and then sells them to who? Our military? And he's just like.
He's saying it all, but his lips are sealed.
All right, so Leon got shot,
Oh,
and now I'm Ada.
she seems real broken up about that.
Yeah. She gave him her coat that she's not wearing because I turn on the classic outfits.
Oh, okay. So, you lost his coat. He might want that back later.
Well, he has it.
Oh.
There he is. See, he's sleeping.
Oh.
He's taking a nap. He got shot in the arm. He needs to recover.
So what's this special gun you got?
It's like a hacking gun. It's dumb. This game's like set in 99 or 98, so. Man, it smells like food in here.
Oh, they got that BB bop? Say that 5 times fast.
BB pop.
Just wait until Twitch adds smell-o-vision, dude. Then people can experience it with us.
You know what? I'm out of here.
Oh. Leon?
He's back. Yeah, move.
Did they only stumble with a headshot?
Yeah. Well, you can shoot them in the leg and they'll stumble, but it's like on standard difficulty and assisted difficulty, when you headshot them, they will always stumble. But on hardcore difficulty, it's better to shoot the legs.
Oh, okay.
Our friend's back. Oh shit. Oh. I forgot to do the thing.
Who's our friend, Gentleman Quarterly? That guy?
Yeah.
Really bold of her to jump through as it explodes.
Yeah. She doesn't really care. Ada just kind of does what she wants throughout the entire series of games.
Mm-hmm. So what is that you just picked up?
It's like a thing that lets me go to the Umbrella Laboratory.
I'm not the only one after it. You realize that. And you won't die.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh. I think something's wrong.
She's like in heels, in a burning furnace, and a cocktail dress. It's fine. She's got her hacking gun. She's alright.
Yeah. My 1990s hacking gun.
Yeah.
Be nice when I'll point a hacking gun at your PS4. It's probably why you're getting bad RNG with these enemies that keep grabbing you.
So, now I'm finally done with the worst part of the run. So now I get to be Leon and do, you know, like cool stuff again. So Leon wakes up. There's Ada's coat that she pulled out of her pocket. And he got shot, so he's got a nice little band-aid now.
Where are you?
Does that affect
Excuse
your
me.
health at all, or is that purely cosmetic?
It's cosmetic. But like we've got like a gunshot wound, and now we're like in the sewer.
Ooh.
So I don't.
Ugh.
I mean, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
If you get just the right combination of viruses, maybe they'll all cancel each other out. You'll be fine.
Dirt don't hurt. Yeah, shut it.
Just find the hydrogen peroxide pickup and pour that all over yourself. You'll be fine.
Isopropyl alcohol cures infection. Hurts. Ouch. All right, so now I have my safety knife now, so now I feel real nice and safe.
So you have a backup knife?
No, but I have a knife.
Oh, okay.
A knife is better than no knife.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about how soaked your bandages are in sewer water now. Oh.
Yeah, yucky. And now we get to meet other fellas here. Leon's gonna go, what the hell? He did.
Cable car.
That's what we need the bracelet for. Is to go on the cable car.
Oh, okay.
But like we don't know that yet. I think Ada knows that, but Leon doesn't.
Where'd she go?
Doesn't Ada have the wristband or whatever?
Yes, she does. But she got knocked out, and she's at the bottom of this like sewer pit, which that cutscene just showed me.
Oh, okay.
So now this is the sewer segment, as you might have figured out. And this segment involves puzzle solving, inventory management, and dodging very annoying enemies. As you can see, I have 2 first aid sprays because I really don't want to die.
It's a novel concept for a video game, not dying.
Yeah, you can say that.
Oof.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
So is there a reason you threw the grenade instead of just shot the guy?
There's 2 zombies down here,
Oh, okay.
and I have to go. There's actually 3, and I have to go through that hallway like a couple times, and I would just rather not have to shoot them every time. Whereas there's an extra grenade right there, so I can just toss one and forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
It's the
Yeah,
great
whatever.
Mighty Pooh, dude. He's making his return.
I'm gonna grab the 3rd fanny pack pickup.
Stylish.
He's wearing 3 of them.
I like to imagine it's just like one stuffed inside of a slightly larger one, and then both of those are stuffed
I like the
inside.
episode of SpongeBob
Yeah.
where they're selling candy bars. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. So now we need to go through one more sewer section, backtrack through it, and then we get to go fight the boss. We're also going to gain a new weapon along the way.
I'm excited.
Yeah, the friends we made along the way, by the way. That's the weapon we get.
I missed it. What's the weapon?
The friends we made along the way.
Oh, power of friendship. I get it.
No.
The friends are the weapon.
The friends we made along the way.
Oh, th-
That's
that's
the
much darker.
that's a
interpretation.
pronoun. The friends we've made along the way.
Oh my god. This is getting worse.
You're gonna suplex them into the other zombies.
Yuck. Bye.
I don't like it. Ugh.
I'm just glad I didn't have my knife equipped,
Would Leon automatically?
because I would have had to use my knife to get out of that grab. And I wasted a grenade, but I'd rather use a defense item because they can poison you. And poison stinks.
Yeah.
So now we're going to meet up with a zombie friend of mine. I like to call him Rusty.
Why is that?
Well, there he is. He's still recovering. Oh, God. How could you?
My friend.
Get off of me. That's unbelievable. That's the first time he's ever grabbed me like that. So now, here's the friends we made along the way. Yes, shut it. And now he's trapped in there forever.
Poor guy. Do zombies need to eat?
Yeah,
Yeah, brains, I guess. He'll starve.
well, they don't need to eat.
They just do it for fun.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't think their digestive system works.
There are a lot of different interpretations of how zombies work.
Well, yeah. I mean, they've been in, like, folklore for so long, you know? I like the original, like, zombies where it's just, like, voodoo servants.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, a dude, and he's just like, yeah, those are my friends.
Got any spare brains?
Wow, I got really good placements. That's awesome. I just get to lead for free.
Nice.
Not without the shortage of very loud noises, though.
So where they spawn is random on the way through.
Oh, yeah. So now we're gonna get the HE double hockey sticks out of here. Then we're gonna use our good friends we made along the way to fight our boss. Because we have all of the chest plugs that we need in order to solve the puzzle.
Mm-hmm. This looks like a boss-esque room.
It's not in here.
Oh.
It's a cool room, though.
What's the opposite of claustrophobia where you're afraid of wide open spaces?
I don't know.
It's that one. That's what that room is.
King, queen. Rook. Knight. Bishop.
Yeah, imagine your first day on the job at the sewer plant. It's like, yeah, these are the keys that we use to, instead of one universal key for all 6 identical machines.
Yeah, you gotta find like 8 of them.
Yeah.
They're around. You'll get them.
You'll pick it up. You'll pick it up on the job.
So, hey, don't worry about it. So now we're gonna solve another puzzle.
Dude. Your brain power.
I know.
It's just,
I know.
I'm intimidated.
Oh. Woo.
Jesus Christ!
Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that.
What's happening now?
Okay, it worked anyway. So, you're supposed to throw a grenade out of the window, and I missed. it's kind of landed at my feet.
Still alive?
But,
Oh no.
if you throw a grenade out the window, it damages the boss, and it makes him open that garage door faster. I think I'm about to get hit here. Sweet.
Are you fine?
So in practice, this boss gave me a really hard time. So I'm gonna kind of give him the work. Well, he's giving me the work right now. Come on, come here.
Now I got you.
Yeah. It's on fire. What?
So there's like this big like cargo container on a crane, and you have to like activate it to where it swings away.
Uh-huh.
And that boss actually has infinite health.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you need to knock him off of the platform.
Oh, okay.
So now Ada's okay.
Oh, good for her.
She's also covered in sewer water.
And wounds.
Huh?
Wounds and sewer
Yeah,
water.
wounds and sewer water.
Where'd you get that?
That seems like some old-timey, like, medieval doctor stuff. Like, just take some of this
Some
water.
wounds and sewer water.
Pour this in your wounds. You'll be fine.
I know dirt never hurt nobody. Don't worry about it. So there's this like cutscene that like kind of sucks while they're on the tram, and like Ada seduces Leon into like doing her job for her.
And what is that job?
He has to like go get the G virus sample, and she makes out with him, but they both just like got out of a sewer, and like it just sounds not awesome.
It's like you're horny now of all times. Like, what about this situation is getting you going?
Bro, we're in a sewer. Don't worry about it.
Hey, maybe Leon likes those freaky girls, dude.
She plays him for like the next 30 years.
For your safety, stand clear until
So now we made it to labs. This is the last section of the game. We're in the last stretch.
Nice.
Our objective is to find 2 different kinds of wristband IDs so that we can unlock the second to last boss. First, we're going to make a pit stop in the cafeteria, and they keep grenades in there. And also flamethrower fuel.
I swear, man, school lunches are just getting more and more unhealthy as time goes by.
Do I still have a knife? Yeah, okay. That's important.
This might come in here.
Actually, hold on. Forgot I need those shotgun shells.
Oof. That's gotta hurt.
He's alright. He's still walking.
I'm just impressed with how quickly you get these headshots because I'm terrible at shooting games. So I'm very...
It's a lot of just muscle memory.
Yeah.
Because the zombies are only oh so tall.
Yeah. Yeah, this virus only conveniently affects people who are 5'10".
You just aim at eye level, and it's fine. Yeah. Who needs inventory management? I do. Okay. I remembered that I'm carrying 2 extra healing items just for safety.
Yeah.
So I was like, who needs inventory management? Oh, I do. So a lot of the early game was me just kind of like pot-shotting zombies and then like running by them. And as soon as we get to labs, we get the shotgun. And that's when we just don't care anymore.
Just running gun.
You can get the shotgun in the RPD station, but it's time-consuming and like it's not worth it to go and grab the shotgun. But they just spawn it in the labs if you haven't grabbed it already. So we pick up the extended barrel from the gun shop, and then we just attach it to the like thing when we get here.
Is the shotgun required for this part? So is that why they spawn it in if you don't grab it at the beginning?
2607. I feel like a dunce right now.
What, you don't remember the code or something?
I do not remember the code.
Oh, man.
Doo-doo-doo.
We'll be right back.
Handy dandy, there it is. I was close. It's 2067. Oops. 2067. Okay.
We'll fix it in post.
All right.
got it
See, we're
first
good.
try. First try. Well done.
I had the right numbers. I just didn't put them in the right order.
Yeah. I just haven't heard the word dunce used unironically in a long time.
There's like no way else to describe it because
Yeah.
like it was just a dunce thing to do.
That was a dunce moment.
Epic dunce moments.
That'll go in the funny dunce moments compilation.
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge.
I froze up. I couldn't remember what the puzzle solution was, but I remembered. It's fine.
Shout outs to Tyler.
Shout outs to Tyler. I meant to turn those off, but I forgot.
Yeah. Okay, so if Tyler like invites you to a game of Fortnite or something, we're gonna switch over.
I
to
guess
that,
we'll
right?
have to play with him.
That's
then.
part of the run now.
Yeah, get a victory royale and then also finish Resident Evil 2.
Yeah. If you get a victory royale, it actually unloads the final boss, so you can walk right through.
Where's the Ivy? He's supposed to be standing right there. Where is he at? Did I grab the thing? Yeah, I grabbed it. All right. My movement's so bad. All right, so this is a part I was talking about earlier where I just kind of...
Ooh!
Hell yeah.
I'm glad you forgot to turn those off. Ooh. It's those baby jump scares that get me, like just things falling from the ceiling.
I just think they're funny.
That's why I'm like, oh!
Like a body falls off some stairs and it hits the ground with like a thud, and I'm like, ah. See ya. Chump.
Yeah, what's your biology degree got you now?
Okay. Wait. Okay. Hey there.
Ooh! You have nerves of steel, dude. Murph.
Oops. I forgot to do the puzzle part. Hold on. Sweet.
Nice. That's a Murph if I've ever seen one. Ooh.
That's what I have those for.
Yeah, they tried to get you with a double. Ooh,
Hey, relax.
I'm busy.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
I didn't know you were a doctor.
Now I am. Who left the freezer open?
Me patties are gonna spoil.
Freezer burn.
Cooling complete.
There's like a zombie on the floor right there, but it never comes alive unless you attack it. It's kind of funny. Watch this. Kobe.
Nice.
Shoutouts. Oh, you so oh,
Heal!
ah, that would have absolutely killed me. I'm so glad I had that.
Scary game, scary run.
Okay. We good, we good.
Turns out these are all green herbs.
So now we're gonna use the funny pesticide we made.
With your PhD that you just got.
Yes. That I got by reading like a couple papers that I didn't actually read. That's how I got through high school.
Yeah.
A dangerous solution without
I read 3/4 of every book we were supposed to read.
I'm gonna grab that for safety.
your actions have been logged, and you may be subject to disciplinary measures.
Leon, you don't say swears, dude.
We're in a church, come on.
Excuse me.
Are you coming down with this zombie virus?
Yep.
We'll finish your run first, and then we'll take it.
Okay.
I wanted to mention this earlier, but this looks like that part in Star Wars where he's like, "No, I'm your father."
That's crazy.
Doesn't it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm seeing
I
things.
maybe a little bit. I remember it being brighter in that room.
Yeah, true. They got a little light bridge and everything.
Huh?
Yeah, look at that. It's a little bridge. It's lit up.
It is a little bridge.
Sick tech.
Nice. So we're gonna grab an extra grenade here. That was a big room.
Goodbye. Seems honestly like a waste of space if you're building a building.
This is a
like that.
small room. Oops.
Your commentary's on point right now.
What'd you say to me?
I said your commentary's great.
Thanks. So I'm actually gonna let this cutscene play.
That was easy.
Oh man.
He grabs the thing that Ada was like, "You have to go get the G virus, which is the greatest threat to humanity," and he's like, well, "That was easy."
There's a little Staples button right next to him that he presses. Oh, hello. Who's this?
Remember that guy we fought a couple times?
The Gentleman's Quarterly guy?
Ouch! Yeah, that guy. No, not him.
Oh, but no.
The other guy.
The eyeball guy, yeah. He's back.
He is back. And better than ever.
Whoa!
Ouch! Okay. So we're gonna... I went the wrong way.
Got a knife? Ooh. Yeah, get him! Yeah!
Grab the first aid spray, Leon. Oh no!
Jump over your blast.
That stinks. He doesn't take the full damage from the grenade now.
That was a really unfortunate jump. Ugh, so fussy. I don't like it.
Okay. Alright, alright. Man, how are you not dead? Come here. Okay. We got him. We got him. We got him.
Nicely done. Definitely know how to make this run intense. Add some drama to it. So one more boss?
Yep. We're on our way to the final boss. This might be PB pace. Again. Yeah, whatever, Ada.
She's here.
She fell.
In that cutscene?
Yeah,
She fell
she
down?
like falls down that bridge.
Oh. Is she okay?
I think it's safe to say she'll be fine.
So is Tom coming up in a few minutes?
Yeah. So there's gonna be a boss, and I'm gonna do something funny, but it's like the real strat. And then after a while, there's gonna be a rocket launcher that spawns, and then I'm gonna shoot him with it. And then I'm gonna run to a train, and I'm gonna get out of here.
Cool.
Yes, very cool. He learns that Claire's okay
That's good. We'll just take your word for it.
in that cutscene.
Until detonation.
Certified banger alert, by the way, if you can hear the song.
So I hear you constantly tapping a button. What are you tapping for?
Huh?
You're like tapping the button all the time. What does that do?
That's just me being fidgety.
Uh,
I keep hitting the run button to make sure I'm going at full speed. I'm not gonna grab that.
Oh, hello.
Is this a fucking joke?
See ya.
He lost his hat.
He did lose his hat.
He's mad about it.
He is mad about it. His hat is actually a part of his power limiter.
Yeah.
When you
It's like-
shoot his hat off, he gets faster.
Oh, so it's like weighted. It's a weighted training hat.
It's a weighted training hat. It's like his diaper. All right. Let's do this.
You got this, man.
Ouch!
When you get punched so hard, you fall the wrong way.
He slapped me.
Woo, I'm so close.
Ouch! Alright. Something got to change. Actually, I did enough damage. Okay, alright.
You got this, Nook. Power dunk!
Detonation.
Okay.
Where did this thing come
No! No! He's not supposed to do that attack.
You are dead. How far back do we go?
It starts here at the beginning of the boss fight.
Oh, that's not too bad. I was worried. It's like, welcome to Umbrella Labs.
Man, I had it.
You had it.
He's supposed to do this like dash move where he like stabs you with his arm,
Uh-huh.
and he just did not do that.
It's that marathon luck.
Yeah, the marathon luck, man.
Comes for everybody.
I hope you have better luck than I.
Your knife must be really dull.
Okay. What'd you say?
I said your knife must be really dull if it takes this many swipes to kill it.
Oh my god.
I'll let you do your thing.
He's slapping me around, man. Alright. Okay. I ain't fooling around no more. I'm out of here.
7 minutes until detonation.
You just have to wait it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
He kind of upsetting me right now. That's the attack he's supposed to do.
You have arrived at the bottom level.
Timing is tight on here.
Shoot it.
Please, Leon.
And time.
Nicely done, dude.
I'm gonna see what I got in game time. 106.
Hey,
I beat
nice.
I beat my PB by 3 seconds.
Let's go, dude. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, wait until we're seated and everything.
All right.
All right, should be good.
All right, ready?
Yep. All right, hello.
Hi there.
It's me again, Spooky the Ghost, with Nook. Fresh off the heels of his RE2 run. How'd you feel about the run?
I thought it was great up until the point where Mr. X at the end there just kind of threw the wrong attack at me.
Decided
and,
to hit you with the hook instead of the straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
He mixed me up.
It's fun though. I think that near miss going through that door was real good. That was some good reflexes to menu and heal. But I think everybody had a lot of fun with the run. It was good. How long have you been running RE2 Remake?
Since the game came out last
Okay.
year in January. So
Is this your first Resident Evil game that you've run?
no. I played Resident Evil 2, the
Okay.
original, a while ago, and I played RE1 a little bit. But those games aren't as fun because it's just
I was
running
just
through
about to ask,
hallways.
do you prefer Resident Evil 2 Remake
Resident
as
Evil
a speed game?
Resident Evil 2 Remake is like really fun as a speed game because like the boss strats are just like knives and item management real
Mhm.
well. But the original RE2, you just run past zombies and it's
Pretty much it.
Yeah.
Not a lot of combat. Yeah, that's always seemed to be one of the cool things to me that was fun about the movement in the RE2 Remake is
Mhm.
that there's a lot of situations where the difficulty of the game is that you're in a tight, crowded hallway
Mhm.
and there's just a zombie in the middle that will do like a cinematic basically if it touches you.
Yeah.
So you have to conserve your ammo to deal with things like that. And I'm guessing, are those spawns sort of RNG or are they usually pretty set?
Zombie spawns or item spawns?
Zombie spawns.
Zombies, when you first enter a room, they're set.
Okay.
But after that, they can
Their
kind of
movement can be a little
move
random.
around by themselves in
Okay.
the room. They can be like anywhere.
So I'm guessing that one of the skills for running this game is sort of learning to adapt
Oh
to
yeah,
that random enemy
absolutely.
AI. All right. Well, I think it was a great run. Thanks for running here at
Thank you. Thanks for
CGB2.
having me.
Yeah. And up next, we've got actually your couch.
Yeah,
It's
that's
running a
right.
little game called The Tourist.
Yeah, T.O. Joe.
Yeah.
With the tourist.
And then, we'll be right back with you after a little bit of setup. Thanks for watching. Donate to kids. Child's Play. Give the money to the kids. You don't need it. They do. Yep. And then the mic.
can't tell which one's the right E. Oh, the one with the R. Right. Cool. May I?
There you are.
Thank you very much. All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I am T.O. Joe, and that's spoilers. Don't look at that.
He was in space.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
So I'm about to run the 100% category of The Tourist for Nintendo Switch. This game was developed by Shinen Multimedia. It came out in November of 2019. And it's just a fun, cute little game. I 100%ed it on my own, on my casual playthrough, in about 5.5 hours. And it was just really fun, really enjoyed it. So we're just going to jump right into it. I'll explain things as we go. Time is going to start as soon as I press the A button, so I'll give you a countdown in 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go, T.O. Joe.
Let's go, let's go. All right, see that old man lounging on the beach? He is important for later, but we're not going to talk to him now.
Rude.
First thing we're going to do is we're going to get this coin. Whoops. That's all right.
Oh, it's a fill.
It fell. It worked out. So then we're going to run over and get this message in a bottle. We're going to need 4 pieces of those. We'll be collecting those throughout the run. Money is actually pretty tight for the first half of the run. We need to make sure we get all the money we need in all the right spots. Make sure. I have to remember that pattern over there, so bottom left and in the middle. Okay. The reason that I'm remembering that pattern over there is because it is different every single time you play the game, and that's how you unlock this puzzle up here. So, when you enter a new room in this game, something weird happens where there's like a default controller angle that your character is set at. So if you saw when I entered the room, I kind of entered going down and to the right. I was actually holding my control stick up and to the left, so you kind of have to counteract the default angle for all that stuff.
And this is the world record holder, by the way.
1 of 1 world record, and I